Welcome back to stream. Today, we're attempting to regain a grip on ourselves by playing Minecraft on a Java Minecraft on an old and resurrected server. Oh, got a little bit of Twitch. Fun. I've got my coffee. I've got my crazy. I dropped the kids off. It did not go well. Everything else about the weekend went gloriously. Oh, I should sleep. Like one of the best weekends I have had, especially with the kids, in forever. Honol, hello. Ah, oh, I see what you did there, Honol. I see what you did there. Yeah, no, it was a fantastic weekend up until I left the house. Or was getting ready to leave the house after dropping the kids off. So we're going to go do something a little meditative, possibly a little boring. Don't care. It's what I want to do. And I'll be chitty chatting with chitty chat, and drinking coffee and trying to breathe. So yeah, Hunnel, how'd your weekend go? I'm gonna have to bring some glass back here. Let's leave our good friend a couple of gifts down in his building. There we go. That hole goes all the way down into a basement of one of the players on the server. He's been blowing things up down there, and the ceiling's been caving in. Unfortunately, I tend to walk on this sand sometimes, and that goes badly when there's giant pits. So I've been using some of the extreme amount of extra glass I have to sort of put a roof on it, floor on it for me, roof on it for him, so that I don't die in the middle of the night while I'm just trying to walk. Honol, seriously, how did your weekend go? Is my audio coming through? Oh, it doesn't look like the game audio is coming through at all. What the crap? Properties. That's what I did. That's the right one. Oh. Try that. There we go. Yeah, okay, so now we've got a little bit of game audio coming through. I could turn that up. Let's turn that up. Because you guys don't seem to be getting a lot of it. Turn the master volume up. Mosier Lurk from Waimea. I don't know what Waimea is. Hello, Zeb. Welcome to stream. I hope your evenings are going well and your weekends went fantastic. Oh, what the hell happened there? Server Twitch. So we need, I don't even know if I have the tools on me. No, I've got to go pick up more tools. We are slowly turning a desert into a forest. An orchard maybe, but it might be too big to be an orchard. But I've been working on this since before the server went down the last time, and that was Went down for a couple of years. And came back up, and I decided before I was going to migrate to the new area, the new spawn that everybody's working on, I wanted to finish what I had started. Alright, good. So I should have tools down here. That's a lot of torches. No tools. Did I use up all my tools? Some sandstone, some dirt. I must need to create more tools. Okay. I can do that. We need 3 more shovels. And we need 5 pickaxes. Okay. No, what am I doing? This is what we need. And then we need 5 pickaxes. Dude. Okay. Put this up here and put this up here. Let's head over. All of this used to be desert. All of this was completely desert. It is now not. Sorry if my voice sounds rough. I've been having some allergy issues the past few days. Yeah. I used to host this server on even at the time an old gaming machine that I had put Linux on, and I received some assistance with this area, and he did it a completely different way than I usually do it. Oh, good. Oh, it sounds working. Okay. Yeah, level 490. Go enchant something, right? So we were messing around when we brought back the server. We were setting up the new spawn area, which required some teleport links, some command blocks, so creative level. And Tuesday we had a Minecraft night, so we were screwing around in creative mode. And screwing around in creative mode, I offhandedly complained, I'm not going to get any XP for any of this stuff I'm smelting, or whatever it was I was doing. I was mining something, maybe, I don't remember. And so we're all in creative mode at that point, and we have mod access on the server. Gives me something like 1,000,000 XP. So when I drop out of creative mode, I'm suddenly level 490. So keywords are, I suppose, the takeaway. The takeaway is when you're playing in creative mode with your friends, complain loudly about the XP you're not getting. And then you'll end up at incredibly high level. When I do need to go enchant something, I think I'll have enough XP. I think that's a thing that'll be true. How goes your weekends, guys? Mosier's on lurk. So Zeb, how goes your weekend? Or I should say, how went your weekend? Because Monday is tomorrow. Just taking advantage of my destroyed voice to go all gravelly on you. Waffles! 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 Welcome. It's fantastic to see you. I'm glad your weekend was pretty good and that you're pretty good. Somebody needs to be. My weekend is going, been trying to make an alt and catch up to Trozjet's character so we can play together when he ever decides to play again. Are you talking about WoW Classic? Server glitch. I mean, I can't possibly see Trozjet starting and being gung-ho in a game and then suddenly stop playing. That doesn't seem like his way of doing things at all. I think that just doesn't seem right. Sarcasm's strong, apparently. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. But Zeb is definitely. He's been streaming a metric ass load of WoW Classic, and it's actually not bored me the way he plays it. So when I play it, I'm bored to tears. But when Zeb plays it, I'm like, oh, I can watch this for hours. You won a year of WoW Classic? Hell yes. That's fantastic. Oh, apparently I was already working on this line. Cool. The sun can't be setting yet. I barely got started. Game. How did you win a year of WoW Classic, Waffles? How did that... the sun is setting. What the deuce? Sun... We're gonna have to have words. That was too fast. I'm not pleased. Your guild did a giveaway and you won. So you were already playing, and your guild on Classic was like, here, have a thing. Yeah, I'm running. I am running. I mean, I've got a diamond sword and some pretty good armor. But, well, that's awesome, Waffles. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So far, it hasn't had enough bugs to make Zeb quit. I mean, but there's still hope. There's still time. Let's go drop off our sand, hit the sack as it were, and then begin again. I don't know if you guys have heard about the new mob that encourages you to sleep in game. If you stay awake for too many nights, when night does come, these flying creatures, bat-like creatures, so of course I'm already against their existence after my little traumatic event. I think they're called phantasms. They fly overhead and they specifically target you. Even if you're in a group of other players, they'll target the person who hasn't slept enough. Which I thought was pretty fantastic. Yeah, it's a thing. Now you want to play Minecraft Waffles. If you want the server info, let me know. This is definitely not the family server. This is not designed to be kid friendly. This is a server that disappeared forever ago, so nobody's even worried about it. Of course, now that the kids know that it's back up, they're jealous as hell. They want to go back on it. I'm like, no, I created a Bedrock Realm server for you. Go play on that. I play on that with you. This is not yours. But yeah, if you want the server info, Waffles, and you're a good neighbor, like basically you don't play like Cool Eagle, then you're fine. It'd be good. I got Kat who does the glass engraving, and she is playing on the server in the new area, but I gotta finish turning this desert into a forest before I can allow myself to go over to the new area. Eat some food. So yeah, this weekend was it was one of the best weekends ever I've had with the kids. On top of that, I ran the prologue, the preludes, and the awakenings for the characters in the mage game I'm going to be running. So it was the official start of the mage game that I owed a friend of mine since probably about 12 years ago. Somewhere in there, when I moved to California for Yahoo and then immediately moved back. Your weekend was. Well, Hano, that's, I guess, better than your weekend wasn't. And the kids were fantastic. They had their moments still, but they were absolutely good and behaved themselves and only caused a few problems. Like, they were super on the scale of behavior, they took mom to the Renfest for as long as that lasted. Nice. Yeah, had a really good time. Friday was pretty much Detroit traffic jam and thunderstorms on the way out of the city to try to get to Lansing. So I ended up being late and whatever. Got the kids, jumped in the car, and headed back. And then they went straight to bed. But Saturday was all of the mage game stuff, and there were other kids there from the other players. So they all went down to my friend's basement and played, together. And nobody killed anybody. Nobody got seriously injured. There were a couple of, a little bit always happens because it's kids. But it was glorious. And I treated them to ice cream. And then we came back and they crashed and slept. And woke up this morning because of the weather with some headache that I was able to prevent from becoming full-on migraine. Like I totally, this weekend went well. We went and picked up Aislenn's new dresser from what's that town called? It's north of Howell, right off of 23, Heartland. From Heartland. We picked up the dresser today. We went to Lansing and hung out and did a bunch of different things. We went and had the food they wanted to have for dinner. And I will probably regret that in the morning, but whatever. At least it wasn't McDonald's this time. Oh, hi. This is interesting. Looks like a creeper explosion. And then we hung around at the used game store a little bit and planned out their electronics for the future. It was, what did we do before the dinner? We went in Boldmore. Kean started his bowling league on Saturday too, on Saturday morning before the mage game, where he rocked the house. He absolutely just destroyed the game. It was amazeballs. So we went back to the place, went to Charlene's, which is the place he used to do his bowling tournaments at before the crazy happened. And we all had a great time. I bowled for the first time in years. Kean beat both me and Aislinn. Aislinn actually bowled with no bumpers and didn't do half bad for considering that. Taking that into account, she doubled her score from game 1 to game 2. That was great. And then I was leaving. I was getting ready to go, and I gave last hugs, and Aislinn broke down, begging me not to go, and just breaking into tears because, why wouldn't she? That's totally how she would react to this situation. And I don't feel right being there. But how do you tell that to an 8-year-old that absolutely believes you belong there and is having a hard time, and understandably and rightly so, having a hard time processing her parents separating. So yeah, that sucked. That was what I'm sort of trying to recover from. I never expected this to be easy. I don't expect this to be easy. I expected this specific type of hardship to happen. So I'm not saying I shouldn't be going through this in the least. That doesn't make it any less hard. Honnold, did your mom enjoy the Renfest? Sorry, I know I sort of hijacked that conversation and went down the grim path, but I am interested to know, did your mom enjoy the Renfest? Thanks, Waffles. Thanks for those hearts. And yeah, it's rough knowing you are causing your children pain. and knowing that it's still probably the best thing for everyone. Or at least it seems that way. So I find doing gigantic projects like this super meditative. I have a very hard time doing traditional meditation, but this I can sort of zone out and zen out. I don't know, but doing big projects like that involve a lot of manual work just sort of calms me. We got turned right and didn't make it to the back corner before she wasn't feeling well and we had to leave. Oh no. Oh no. Is she ill, Hanno? Is your mom ill? I mean, I assume she's getting up there like my parents are. No offense, Mom and Dad. Pretty sure they don't watch my streams, but still. Son, again with the dropping. Jeez Louise. And I could use the cheat codes to change the time. I am a mod on the server, but I don't wanna. I prefer to do this survival. I could just keep changing the time and giving myself like iron pickaxes instead of crafting stone ones. That doesn't feel right. Alright, so let's move it back to the cabin. She's 65, diabetic with arthritis, and doesn't exercise. So, oh yeah. All right, that explains everything, Honel. That explains everything. I get it. But while she was there, I hope she had a good time. I hope it didn't feel like too much of a waste to you. If it did, I get it. But I hope it didn't. So I've got a dresser for Aislinn out in the car. I'll be moving it in. It's an antique dresser. She wanted one with a mirror, and I found an antique on Craigslist for $40. So we're gonna go through. I'm gonna clean out any spiders that have been in there from sitting in the garage. And when she gets back this weekend, we're gonna do some Murphy's oil, I think, on it. Some of that wood oil stuff, and we're gonna. Obviously, we're going to dust and wash it down first. And then we're going to do that. And clean up some glass cleaner on the mirror. And get it how she wants it. You know what, zombie? I don't appreciate that look and that tone of your moan. But I definitely didn't need the experience. So weird. No, not that. Get rid of that. And add the torches down below. Let's add the sand. Doop, 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 and doop. And add the torches there. And then we're going to sleep it off. You know what? I should tell Tell the guys that that I'm streaming on the server. Yeah. Well, I let them know, so if they hop on, that'll be cool. At some point, I actually dumped. If you'll notice over there, there's a lot of just straight down. I had a lot of sand sitting around, and I had a lot of sandstones. I still have epic butt tons of anyway, and a lot of different kinds of stone. And hey, waffles. What is that? What is that emote? What is that emote? Lol. Oh, the lol emote. Okay. I sort of just I did like a San Francisco Bay kind of thing. Like I created more land out of the water, and again, big projects trying to get rid of all of this extra stuff I had. Worked pretty well, you know. That's a thing. Let's do it this way. Oh, you guys can see it, the response. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but with Google screwing around with Hangouts yet again, and my distaste with them taking over the Jabber XM/XMPP chat protocol. Oh, he appreciates the offer. Cool. Went looking for a new chat server, chat program, whatever, to use that wasn't Google related. I toyed with setting up my own XMPP server like back in the day. And for a while I settled on Discord. My face is a thing. That's true. That's true, Zeb. My face is absolutely a thing. But my coworkers were like, have you even tried Keybase? You should try Keybase. I'm like, but Discord. They're like, nah, Discord's closed platform and not encrypted at all. This thing is open source and encrypted end to end. Why aren't you already on it? So being that they're generally smarter than me, I checked it out and I'm loving the Keybase thing. So if anybody ends up on keybase.io for their chatting, the end-to-end encryption and the open source chat program and server, let me know. I will friend you on there. And we can do the chitting and the chatting and the chit-chatting. All of those. Screw you, stone equipment. Bitterness. Creeper blew up there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think, have some heart-to-hearts with Aislinn and try to find a way, my daughter, and try to find a way to, I don't know about make it easier on her, but find a better way to deal with and channel these feelings. They're gigantic feelings for her. She's 8. They're gonna be super, super gigantic feelings, and I don't want her to not have the feelings. I don't want her to push down the feelings because that's just therapy later on. But I don't want to keep hurting her by leaving. I know that sounds, well, screw you, you bastard. You left. Sort of. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. This is unfamiliar ground. Angelmont, hello. Divorce is hard. I remember from when I was a kid. See, I didn't go through that. My parents are still together at 72. They are the Ward and June Cleaver of the modern world. My parents got divorced when I was 9. Waffles, how did you process that? Because we both want what's best for the kids, and we both want to remain a part of the life, and we don't want to, at least as far as I know, don't want to sabotage the other's part in the kids' lives. You were 6. Wow, okay. I know this is a super common thing. I know that I had the rare upbringing because my parents stayed together. I knew at school I was the weird kid because my parents were still together. But I don't have a frame of reference, and I don't know if there's a way to produce a more constructive outlet for her than breaking down into sobbing goo every time Dad goes back to his apartment. I had 3 other siblings, so that helped, but honestly, I haven't seen my dad since I was 11. Well, I'm not doing that shit, Waffles. I think no matter what you do, you'll be better than that. I hope so, Waffles. I hope so. I want them to feel loved no matter what, and I'm trying real hard because nobody deserves to not feel loved. Nobody. Especially not my kids. Especially not when I can have a say in that. I also don't want them to grow up with miserable dad, because as was pointed out for many years from my wife and from the other kids, all the kids, miserable dad sucks. Miserable Skippy sucks. So I'm not miserable. I'm so happy. I was an only child. Sometimes you just have to let her feel what she is feeling. Yeah, I don't want her to not feel it. I don't want her to not go through it. Maybe I'm being selfish and just don't want to live through every time I leave her, live through hurting her. Maybe I'm just being selfish. That's a distinct possibility. I want to help, but I might not be able to help because I'm the one causing the situation. Well, I'm not the one who triggered the situation, but I'm definitely the one that's causing the situation. Counseling might help. Yeah, that's true. Do I have any stone pickaxes left? I've got a little bit of one. So let's continue doing sand until our shovel breaks. Actually, let's do this. Free sand destruction. No resources in place for that sort of thing. Yeah, I can definitely ask her. My insurance would cover it. To make it easier on Nikki, I can try to schedule it while she's with me. It's definitely a thing that can be done. Should talk it over with her, and if she wants it, then I can talk it over with Nikki and see if she's on board with it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, and an obvious idea that I should have thought of, honestly, Angel Mott. Yeah, counseling for me is on the roadmap as well, Waffles. It's on my roadmap. It's not near term because I'm in a completely different area of the state. I haven't been out here since I have not been out inside the city. Lived inside the city ever, but I haven't even been in the area since 1995. So, I'm building the home and doing, I've got to move my doctors over to here and such things. Joint counseling too, yeah. I mean, you mean me and my daughter? I mean, I'm definitely not against that. What was the woe for? $1995. Yeah, that's when I graduated high school. I'm gonna age myself here. So I graduated high school in 1995. I am 42 years old. I am an old fart and make no apologies for it. I've been shaking my cane at the punks on my lawn since I was 10 years old. I am, through and through, an old man. So I moved, I grew up in Detroit suburbia, and when I mean suburbia, I mean Wonder Bread suburbia. Our high school was 3 grades, had just over 2,000 students, and I think 2 were African American. Several were Indian and Asian, but hey Izzy, welcome. Hey, Thursday was fantastic, Izzy. Thank you so much for hosting us. It was a great time. The kids had a great time. Aislinn did end up finishing her homework this weekend, so it was wunderbar. Thank you so much for having us over. I well and truly appreciate it. I need to stop scooching around on. So, fun fact: rolly chairs don't stay still on a hardwood floor. You and your daughter, when I was a kid, I thought it must be my fault and kept it mostly inside. Yeah, no, Angel Mont, that's not happening. I am continually verbalizing and making sure that they know that none of this has anything to do with them, even if it feels like it sometimes. They can let me know and talk to me about it, and I'm here. They can. Mom has agreed for them to be able to call me if they miss me, or do video chatting. So it's, we're civil in that regard. For the children especially, we're trying to be as civil as possible. But they know that it's not their fault, and they know that they can come to us if they ever feel like it is. And they have been. Aislinn has cried and gotten. She was already getting super emotional. I mean, she's 8, so she's starting to get a lot more big feelings to deal with. So she's been that ramped up when this happened, and Kian, my youngest son, has just basically buried himself in Fortnite. Good part of that, he has a social group from school that's on Fortnite with him, and his best friend / cousin is also plays Fortnite with him. So while Fortnite is an awful game in my oh so humble opinion, it is really good for him, as long as he doesn't stay in that as an only means of dealing with this. So we're trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Your class in school was 5 times the size of the village I went to school at. Yeah, Honel, it's suburbia. It was Detroit area suburbia. Shelby Township is where I grew up. Well, second half of the growing up. But yeah, my graduating class was 536 students. We graduated at the Palace of Auburn Hills, where the Pistons used to play, the Detroit Pistons, the basketball team. Yeah, I was pretty high up on that scale too. I was overly proud of that. As far as my educational achievements, air quote achievements. 2010 census for the village of Kingston was 440 people. Dang. I dislike small towns, but a lot of people I know quite enjoy them. I am a city boy. I really am. And, Lansing, well, a city, and while the capital of the state, is not a city enough, I don't think, for me anymore. Sniper guy, hello. Actually, I'm turning a desert into a forest. And I had about 500 kids in my whole high school. My graduating class? Yeah, you and Jen. I remember you telling me about that. I was like, you guys lived in nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. Like, we were 25 miles north of Detroit, and still had that many people in our high school, in 3 grades of high school, because we had a junior high. We didn't have a middle school. So grade school was kindergarten through 6th. Junior high was 7th through 9th. And then high school was 10th through 12th. So lots of people. 2 hours, Honnold. Yeah, okay, 2 hours north. Yeah. I don't know that, where was it? Kingston, okay. Yeah. Because even when you hit to Romeo, which is just north of Shelby Township, the population dropped steeply back then. Now it hasn't. Now it's almost the same as Shelby Township. The thumb is, I've heard from people that grew up there, the devil. The thumb area of Michigan is the devil. I don't know how true that is, because I was the tourist in those thumb areas, which probably made life hell for everyone that lived there. But man, the ice cream shops up in the thumb, Honnold, those ice cream shops, like a Skoda area, up in Caseville or Cairo, oh, ice cream shops. We weren't nowhere. Perry is smack in the middle of Lansing and Flint, middle of somewhere. Right, well, you have 69 goes right through Perry there. I know, that's where I would go to hand off Aiden. Pardon me, I'm gonna have some coffee. I'm not dealing well with this part of it. I didn't expect to deal well with this part of it, at all, and that expectation is proving true. Doesn't make it any easier at all. But no, yeah, I didn't have any expectation of anything being easy about this, or even mildly not shitty. Cairo is the bigger town I live by, and I have an uncle that lives in Caseville. Worked at the ice cream shop there after retiring as a Detroit cop. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of retirees that head to Cairo. Are you familiar with the Thumb Brewery in Cairo? Not Cairo, in Caseville. We did for a while a beach house up there, and it was rented by the owners of the Thumb Brewery that was there in town. I don't know how recent of a development it is. It's actually recently closed down, and they're no longer renting out the beach house. So we went to Oscoda this year, but we went to Caseville for a good long time. Lucky's, was it Lucky's? No, Lefty's? The diner, this is Lefty's. Love the diner. Of course I love the diner because it's me and diners. But yeah, those ice cream shops in the thumb of Michigan, and if you go farther north, in any touristy city or town or village or town or whatever in Michigan, ice cream shop is the way. That is the good shit, is what I'm trying to say. I heard. There are sticks up there. I wants them. Okay, good. Doesn't sound familiar, but then I haven't been up there since I was a kid. Yeah, I've got a growler from them. It's one of the things I still need to retrieve from the house. And I'm going to fill with Atwater Brewery beer from here in town. let's go to town on this bit. My face is a growler. Right now I feel like it is, thanks to my allergies. And I'm struggling to find the line between allowing the kids to vent at me and be mad with my decisions, because they are completely within their rights to be mad, and being disrespectful. And, you know, where does it cross the line from being necessary venting and good venting for them, something that's good for them to vent about, and them just being shit faces to me? Because that border, you know, kids and boundaries, they're always pushing them. That's what they do. They're kids. Certainly what I did as a kid. So that balance has been a little difficult to find. Alright, I might as well just head back towards the cabin since it's getting night. But I picked up a dresser for Aislinn. We picked up a dresser for Aislinn today. It's actually an antique. I think I mentioned it. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, because we're going to have a whole big project for it. It's completely serviceable as a dresser right now. We didn't pick up a project dresser that is going to require us to put it together before she can have a dresser. It's already put together. It just needs some love. And they began to refinish it and to paint the drawers, but the outer part of it is not at all painted. And I don't want it to paint it. And I gave Aislinn the option, though, if she wanted to paint it white, like the drawers. And she's like, no, let's make it wood, and let's see if we could polish the wood. So we're going to try the furniture, the wood polished furnitures, whatever the stuff, the wood oil. Set guidelines, not in the same boat, so might be a poor suggestion. Well, since... not going to get into that on stream. Boundaries. And guys, a lot of what I'm doing is venting. I don't expect you guys to have answers. I really don't. And I don't expect there to be easy answers or even answers at all to all this. I'm just sort of venting and as part of the getting a grip back on things and on myself. That's all. Don't feel obliged to tell me to give me the good advices, yo. I can't believe that just came out of my mouth. Anyway, let's pretend that never happened. But yeah, so we've got projects and we got things to do so that they know they have two houses now instead of just one house. Counselor might help with the boundaries thing. That's true. Officially been in Detroit too long. You hear yourself talk? Is my accent changing? Oh, yo. Yeah. I get it. I see, Zab. I see what you're saying. We don't mind. We care. Oh, thanks, Angel Mott. Zeb, I can always count on you to point out when I'm being redonkulous. Thank you very much. I appreciate it more than you know. I know my role and I do it well. Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You are sometimes a complete asshole, but you are usually an asshole for all the right reasons. I did not say always, you'll note. Sometime? I'm also trying to reconnect with old friends from before the wife, before Notoria came into my life, and they are seemingly super willing to do that and excited about it, and that makes me feel good because I tend to get super focused when I'm in a relationship and let friends drop by the wayside as I put priority on the partner. Sometimes I have a pattern of putting too much priority on the partner, but that's, again, neither here nor there. That's something that would be good for counseling. to make sure I don't repeat patterns of the past, whether or not I stay separated, stay apart from Notoria, or we end up back together. In either case, that pattern should definitely be addressed. Oh, hello, cave. Yeah, you're going to be excavated. I hope you're ready for that, cave. It's going to be an odd feeling being open to the air, but don't worry, I will make it overly rough on you. Thanks for that love. Thanks for that love, Hanel. Or unless you're saying that for Zeb for being the asshole that we all need when we need the asshole, because when I need the kick in the ass, I can absolutely count on Zeb to give it to me. And to not mince words about it, which I appreciate. Hey, Hano, you gone riding yet this year? I mean, or did you go? I know you didn't get much chance to ride during the summer. Since the fall is closing in, have you gotten out any more on the bike? Yeah, Savior Zeb, Angel Zeb, that's right. I'm seeing mining, but not any crafting. Yep, Mike, that's true. This is part of the process. Mike, welcome to my my maudlin stream. As I try to regain a grip on myself. I'm turning a desert into a forest. That is the current project. So you first got to clear away the desert parts. Then you flatten the land. So I'm sort of turning into an orchard, just a really friggin' big orchard. But you got to clear away the desert first. And then you add in the dirt. And then after you've added in a significant amount of dirt, you go and add lighting so that the trees will grow and the mobs will not spawn as much. And then you add trees at a certain distance apart, because if you put them too close, when the lightning strikes, and it will, half of the forest you've just planted will burn down. Not that I'm speaking from experience in this very project. This is an area in the map. Well, it hasn't since we brought the server back up and upgraded it. But this is an area in the map that used to get a crap ton of thunderstorms. And we would constantly have the skeletal horses around. So I had to space the trees apart a great deal more than I wanted to. I wanted the forest to be thicker, but and less of an orchard. But the lightning kept striking, and then tree would just burn and then fall into the next tree, and so on and so forth. So that was no bueno, super spicy. So this isn't a building. Oh no, look, this is all of that, as far as the eye can see. That I planted it. That was all desert. All the way to the end. Since MLK went down to 3 lanes, I wasn't going to chance riding to work. That's good call. I mean, there are other ways to go than MLK probably. But MLK is a haven of crazy drivers right now. I am speaking from someone who's dealing with M10 and 696 on a regular basis. Burning tree dominoes. Precisely, Shadow in the Darkness. Welcome to stream. Welcome to my Mopey stream. Oh, the building's on MLK, so no, you cannot avoid MLK. Never mind. Never mind. Is it that one over by where the Tim Hortons used to be? And where that Big B is now, that used to be a bank? No, don't answer that, because that's gonna be against TOS and too specific of a location for where you work. I've been here for a while now. I called you old earlier. I'm sorry, Shadow in the Darkness. I totally missed that because I'm bad at reading chat. Truth be told. Everyone is wearing their shocked face now. Nobody's wearing their shocked face. let's do this. I need to go make some new tools soon. But with my luck, it'll be night just as I need to go. He missed it because he's old? Ah, I missed it because I'm old. That's right. That's right, Izzy. That's right. Screw your torches. Oh, I probably should have left that torch. We'll put that one back. No, that needs to be up here. I know you're older than me, Skip. Or Sage. I know that you're older than me, Angelmont. I know that. I'm aware. I'm aware. But I will still complain about being old. Because I can. And you can yell at me for it as much as you'd like. You're more than welcome. But I know compared to me, Shadow in the Darkness, and I think Izzy, and I'm pretty sure, I know Zeb, pretty sure Hunnel too, they're all babies. All babies. Waffles, someone thought I was 18 years old yesterday. Well, Waffles, you do have that baby's face. But I don't think you're nearly as old as me, are you? And don't be sad, celebrate that shit. You'll be 41 in 2.5 months. What, Holland? No. That's a dirty lie. Don't be a dirty liar, Honel. I know Tom's older than me. I'm just saying that he robbed the cradle, Izzy. I mean, come on now. Long-haired hippie, born in 78. Oh, you're only a year younger than me. I was born in 77. I thought you were a lot younger than that. I am glad to be proven wrong. Alright, so that's done. Still have a couple of shovels. Let's head back. Back to the fort, back to the shed. Back to the shed. Whatever. You like those older men, Izzy. Long hair and older men, that's what it is. You guys are the best. So I watched a couple of Borderlands 3 streams. Still not my game. Lots of excitement about the game, though. The people that are playing it seem to be extremely excited about it, and I'm happy for them. That's awesome. And I know that there's Epic Store controversy. I don't need to use that yet. There's definitely Epic Store controversy about it. You make Tom sound creepy. Yeah, I mean, isn't that my job? Sniper Guy says there's an item in BL3 that references the drive full of porn Randy Pitchford had left at in medieval times. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, that's hilarious. So, oh, yes, but, oh, no. That is no bueno. All right. I'm running low on sticks and on cobblestone. So we're going to grab that. And we're going to grab this. And make a metric ass load of sticks. That's the wrong one. And we're going to drop some of them back in. No, you don't go there. You go over here. Don't get testy with me, sticks. I know where you live. I don't want to carry that around anymore. Yeah. So let's make some more shovels. 3 more shovels, in fact. And then let's make 5 more X's. See, when you're growing an orchard of trees, you have easy access to wood. Wait, that didn't sound quite right. Eat some food. And sleep. Because I do not want to deal with the phantasms. Do not. So I do want to go, if I can, for the full hour or full 2 hours. If I end up crashing out, though, at the keyboard, we're going to stop early because I didn't get back until a certain time. You see the ray tracing video for Minecraft? No. Nools. What does nools mean? Oh, nuts. No, I didn't see. I mean, I don't use NVIDIA, so I mean, I'm not going to have access to the ray tracing, right? Oh, what am I doing? We're gonna. That's what we need to do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I use AMD primarily for graphics, so. I mean, I figure that'll eventually become a thing for AMD as well, but I will go check out the video. I'm not sure that I'd be able to even see the difference, what with not having a graphics card that supports the ray tracing, but whatever. Also, the ray tracing cards are hell expensive anyway. Yeah, like, I will happily take my several generation old 4 gig video card. 8 gig? Anyway, 4 gig video card. Because over any of the modern ones, because number one, it's not contributing to, I'm fairly certain it's not contributing to anybody mining for Bitcoin, number one. Number two, it handles all the games I've thrown at it, and I will consider an upgrade as soon as one of the games I want to play isn't supported. As soon as I start having difficulty. Whoa! That went further down than I expected. It's okay. It's just part of the cave we're going to open up. At least one entrance. So, you know, I don't have any need for the newest tech at all. In fact, I prefer to use tested tech with reliable drivers. And my gaming computer is already 2.5 years old, I want to say. And I'm streaming on it and playing on it still. I have not had any slowdown with the games I play. That may be because I play old games. Neither does Sniper Guy, really, right? So what you're saying is I need to stop playing newer games because I run into games all the time. Also the games you play rely and require more immediate snap response time than anything I play. Like, you need that reaction time for the games you play. I do not. Although I'm pretty sure WoW Classic wouldn't give me any friggin' trouble. Zing. Anyway. But then I'm not using crazy NVIDIA drivers. I'm thinking of upgrading for Cyberpunk. Now, Cyberpunk 2077 looks extremely interesting to me. Like, that is a game that, were I into buying new games and didn't already have an egregious library of games already, and I say that like Zeb's isn't 60,000 populated with 60,000 more games than mine. That is up my alley. That game looks amazing. If I can't play it on my current graphics card, that actually would be a game. Cyberpunk looks real good. I'm hoping my 1060 will be okay. Supposedly it is also going to current consoles though, so we'll see. Yeah, also the screen I'm playing on only does 1080p. I have an old ass monitor that I may be upgrading in the near future. I may not, who knows. But I have it because I need to get monitors for the kids, the computers I'll be building for the kids. But anyway, neither here nor there. So why not upgrade this 1080 to a 4K? I don't play in 4K. Yeah, late stream is late, Kev. That's right. Yep, today is a Mopey Skippy stream. So you guys get to see me do methodical nonsense work that helps me calm down and center myself. I figured since I desperately needed it and I hadn't done a weekend stream, it was a good combo. Not 4K, I get 1440p. Okay. So that's UHD, right? That's in the middle? Or whatever Dell's not quite 4K is. This looks like it might have been a creeper hole. I don't know what that means, Cav, except I think that's a pretty good... Wait. I get 60 hertz. Isn't 60 hertz the default? 1080p at 60 hertz? Isn't that what the default is? You're getting 9,000 hertz? How are you getting 9,000 hertz? I need more hertz. Kev, I feel like that was a setup. Kev, today I got plenty of hertz, okay? And I gave out plenty of hertz, so to somebody I didn't want to, and it was not good. I don't need more hertz. 144 hertz, you can tell when you get 144 frames per second. It's super, super, super smooth. My mouse looks smoother. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. What's the biological limit of human eyesight to notice the refresh rate? I'm interested in that question. That's a big debate. That's what I thought. Be back in a bit. All right, Kev. I'm going to try to go the full 2 hours, even though I started late. I'll just get up. I just make really good coffee in the morning, and it'll be fine. Sniper guy, he's like great vision of some, has like, oh, great vision or something. Yeah, my eyesight is awful. I do not mind playing on this old ass 1080p screen. However, my work screen is 4K, and I have it tuned down to the level below that, the mid-range that Dell uses for a lot of their work monitors. It's between 1080 it's probably 14, whatever Kev was talking about. It was difference from 144 hertz to 60 is huge, and once I switched, it was a gigantic difference. And yes, all right, so I need to look for. I'm pretty sure I will see if my monitor can do. Is it the monitor or the video card that's going to drive the hertz? Drive the hearse, maybe? I'm so funny. Gallows humor, get it? I have 1080, 144 hertz monitor. I see. I have a 4K monitor that I really like for work that was really easy on my eyes. Like extremely easy on my eyes, and I don't run it at full 4K. It's an LG monitor, and I was just going to order the same model. So how do I know that my video card will hit 144 hertz with a specific monitor? Is it the monitor setting, or is it the video card setting, or is it a combination of both? How do I discover that? How do I figure that out? HDMI cannot do it. Well, it's okay. I've got DisplayPort. Everything's set up on DisplayPort. DisplayPort or DVI? Yeah, no. DVI. Wow, DVI supports something that HDMI doesn't? That's surprising. But no, I use DisplayPort for all the things if the monitor supports it. It should be able to push it, just a matter of how many frames it can handle at said resolution / refresh. Okay. Son, you're going down again. And we've had words about this. How not okay this is. You're a bad son, and we're not friends. So it's dominantly on the monitor to answer the question you had. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Now, my secondary monitor is HDMI only. It's honestly a television, and it's tiny. And I would be leaving that one on anyway, but the monitor I actually game on is the one I'd be switching out. And I would be probably giving Kian, because he's the one that wants the computer first. Honestly, he's the one I was building a computer for already. And he's the older one. So they told Notoria what my plans were for their electronics or the options that I were considering, and she looks at me, she goes, overcompensating? I said, no, this is fun. And like very little of it's going to be new. If it's going to be new, it's going to be like old generation. It just happened to be available at new. Also Horde. We're at a go. Oh, you guys are talking about what server you're on. All right, so I'll check the monitor specs. It's on sale for redonkulously cheap right now on Amazon. Oh hey, let's just do that. All right, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there's the music, you guys. Oh, you little shit. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, you little shit has golden armor on. Ugh. Now I need to go back to the friggin'... Alright, fine. I'll go back to that. You know what? You first. Head back to the cabin. I see you guys. I am not afraid of you. I'm not running because of that. Hold on. I will answer the No Man's Sky question here in a second, because it's a long and involved question. And I have... Oh, Jesus. I want this egg. I want these eggs, zombie. What? Am I literally full? I'm literally full. No. It's a bad zombie. We need to get rid of this. Like, toot sweet. We want the egg. And we want this egg. Zoom. And as we zoom, we throw the eggs. Throw the eggs. Nope, no chickens. Okay. Yeah, so No Man's Sky. Let's talk about No Man's Sky. I have not played the 2.11 update. Has it hit the PS4? Because nearly every update has not addressed the problems I've had with the game since the update. Firstly, I'm still angry that they... Okay, good. It has hit. I will have to install it and try it out. I'm angry about... I'm not angry. No, I don't. You know what? No, I think I am kind of angry, actually. So we're having a completely honest with yourself stream. I think I'm quite angry about how broken, not buggy, but broken the update was when it came out. Like, couldn't have possibly been tested on a PS4. Like, it was broken. Yeah, I know. I'm hitting Zeb levels, but I keep finding myself going back to it anyway, which means I'm just a glutton for punishment. But I leave a room. I leave the garage. You know, my Exocraft garage. I leave it, and I could be watching it. I could be watching the room. I leave the room, and all of my Exocraft fall through the floor onto wherever the earth level is below the room. Yeah, I know they updated the PC stuff first. That's fine because the PC stuff honestly has more players. I'm not pissed about that. I love the improvements. Like, I love the changes. They are changes I would have wanted. I do want. You know, I'm not angry about the direction they're taking the game at all. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just put that there. Okay. Let's see, how many axes do I need? 1, 2.5 left, so let's make 3 more axes as well. 1, 2, 3. So the PS4 was getting updates. It was just behind the PC updates. So, but for instance, I'm using a prefab building. Most of my building is prefab. It's the circular buildings and the pre-made pathways and stuff. Whenever I leave an area, just walk outside an area and then return to it, it respawns from the ground up. It regenerates every piece of land, every detail. So you see it slowly reconstruct itself, even on a PS4 Pro. Like every time I turn around, I'm constantly hearing that sound of my friggin' base computer coming back into existence. It's not good. I don't like it. These persistence is gone. Persistence is just gone. I don't know if it's come back in the most recent update, but there's like it recognizes that there should be persistence because it keeps rebuilding the area. Like that, obviously there should be persistence. But when you look away, nope. Nope. And in the prefab building I have, power cabling isn't built into the building. Okay, you go to put down the batteries, because I'm building solar, because of course I am. That's the kind of hippie I am. I'm sure the PS5 will fix it. Zeb, don't, dude. You're doing that on purpose. But I'm not buying it for a new system. I probably won't be buying a PS5 at all. I'm so sick of consoles. Anyway, my son would slaughter me for even thinking that. Or at least maim me, made me do it. Whatever. I haven't had a chance to play it either. Yeah, so like the power thing is neat. Like the idea is super neat. I was super excited. The implementation is less neat. There are now 4 spots to place many things on prefab buildings. And some things you can now place anywhere instead of in spots, which is weird. Anyway, I didn't want coal there. Coal can go over here. But I put batteries to store the solar power. And I worked up the blueprints and everything and bought up the batteries. By the way, the new blueprint system isn't mazeballs. It's so much better. The new inventory system, so much better. So much better. But doors, when they get attached to a prefab building, don't receive power. Like anything else connected to the prefab building do. They just don't receive power. So you have to wire power to them. I think. I haven't been able to successfully do it. Also, the power wires look ugly as hell. Absolutely ugly, ugly, ugly. Sniper guy, I can't play No Man's Sky. It makes me physically nauseous. Only game to ever do that. It's weird. Well, you should try the VR version. I'm sure that'll make it all better. Because the update also released VR. I mean, that might actually be better. That's what the irony is delicious. The wires are awful. So far, you've been fine in VR. I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm entirely jealous of that sniper guy. But I don't want to play it anymore. Right now, I'm so upset. I don't want to play No Man's Sky. Like, that's where I'd be right now instead of this. For calming myself down and farming things to achieve that zen, I would be doing it in No Man's Sky. But I don't wanna. I'm too mad. I love the base building and I loved the prefab stuff. And once I figured out, with the help of Ilaru, how to hook the component building onto the prefab with those doors and hallways, it was like a whole new world opened up. I like my bases to look good. Even in Minecraft, my bases look good. And if they don't, I have a fit and then I fix it. My base is ugly and my friggin' in No Man's Sky, my base is ugly and my landing pads are gone. So suddenly I was burning a launch fuel again. Like, what the deuce? I understand reconstructing them is bigger. I understand you have to do that because they might not fit where they were originally placed. But, I put one there and then the door just defaults to open even though the landing pad is powered. The door isn't powered between the landing pad and the prefab building, even though they're attached to each other now since one of the updates. Ugh. It's quality of life stuff that they were trying to improve, and the stuff they did try to improve was great, but they introduced a metric ass load of quality of life problems. The storage containers have to be somehow individually powered, but there aren't enough power output points to wire those. And then when you wire things through walls. The clipping was bad enough before to make it seem less real. Now your wires literally are designed to clip through walls. What the shit? That is ugly as hell. It's bad. I'm mad. I've not been incredibly petulant about it. Like, I have gone and submitted the bug reports. And some of those bugs have been fixed. I doubt that had anything to do with my bug reports, but they have absolutely been fixed. So I know they're trying. I mean, Hello Games wouldn't still be updating a game released years ago to way too much hype and broken promises. That balance those two things out however you wish, depending on which articles you read and who you believe. I don't care. It's a $16 used game that came with all the updates that I got really into. Really, really into. This sounds like the best game ever. Damn it, Zab. I got to the point where I'd gotten more frigates for my freighter. My frigate fleet had started to expand. I had 2 frigates. I was sending out to new missions and stoked about it. Because I realized that one investigation or science frigate or whatever it was kept coming back damaged from pirates. So I went and I did the thing and I found a military frigate for hire and added it to my fleet. So now I send them out together and they come back whole most of the time. Like, that was awesome. I was super hyped about figuring that out. And I know if I don't play, and here's the paradox. I don't want to play this game that's making me angry with how broken it is. But at the same time, they're not going to know how broken it is, clearly, because they didn't play test it very well. But on top of that, they need these bugs to be reported. How are they going to know if people don't report the bugs? Players don't report the bugs because they're not going to get all the same bugs I get. But I don't even want to get off planet because my base isn't fixed and back up to where it was yet. Like, the base building is the thing for me. That's what It's one of my primary, the primary things I enjoy about the game. About many games is the base building. Ask Zeb. I love the base building. So, a game that gives you a sense of accomplishment for your work, I recommend Classic. Traits off as you know the rest. Trails off as you know the rest. You know what? MMOs, you generally bore the ever-loving bejesus out of me. Maybe that's changed, but I doubt it. I have my doubts. Yes, sir. Empyrean. Yeah, I did. I love the base building in Empyrean. I loved it. I love the ship building in Empyrean too because I got to change the color of my ships. Apparently, changing being able to change the way your ship looks, the color of it, and the color scheme is coming for No Man's Sky. I'm sure it'll be released without any testing. Brrr. So mad. So entitled because I paid $16 for the game and all the updates are free, but I'm still so mad. Even though I'm just being super entitled. I mean, I feel good you're mad. Why do you feel good that I'm mad, Zeb? I paid full price on release. That's true, you did. You did. You got hit with the hardest bullshit levels. All into bullshits. Oh, damn it. Go away. I have things to do, you guys. Things to do, and you're not on the agenda. Go away. So you could carry my torch, right? Yeah, you just got so sick of it, you didn't even want to get angry anymore. If I remember correctly. You were just like, no, I'm done. I'm moving on. Screw this noise. Wait, did I not? I didn't. There we go. That's even now. Okay, let's go in here. Pick up all the stuffs. And those have been added in the new version of Minecraft. Those noises, and I don't know what they are. And they're creepy and disturbing, and I love them, and at the same time I hate them. Okay. So... Alright, I'll come back to do this, because the Endermen are out now. And while I love killing Endermen, I can't be arsed. That was scary? Yeah, that sounds pretty scary. I can only do QA testing for games so long without being paid somehow, right? And that time is quartered when I paid to do it. Yeah, no, I don't. This stuff that the bug reporting we're doing should have definitely been caught. Like, this stuff is so broken. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. This orchard used to be a desert. This whole area used to be desert till right up until about here, and then it was grass, and I mowed the lawn. But thank you for complimenting my orchard. Let's put the coal in there. Let's go out here. So we're getting the rain. I don't know if we're going to get the thunderstorm or not. Oh my god, it's full. That one's, whoa, what just, okay. So let's start putting sandstone down here. We'll see where that goes. You know what, no, there are other sandstone chests that I have out closer. So we're going to do that later. I'll go put the sand inside the hut. Just make sure those nasty kids don't ruin your lawn. Yeah, right? Shake my cane. This is not the kids server. This is a different server. This is a Java server that was recently resurrected that I used to run out of my home on an old a hand-me-down gaming PC, running under Linux. But it's yeah. Now it's been resurrected in a virtual environment on a server in a friend's basement. Kids equals creepers and other night nasties. Yeah, they're not even as dangerous as my kids as players. You know what I'm saying? I have enough tools. I'm a big enough tool to do this. I mean, I have enough tools. And I hope you guys don't mind me being a bit maudlin and talking about my life stuff here. Obviously, you're sticking around, so either you're hoping I shut the F up and get over it, or you don't mind. So I'm hoping it's the latter. Big enough tool for this. That's what she said. Bam, Zeb. Bam. Can it be both? Can what be both? What? I'm confused now, Zeb. I mean, that's not difficult, but I'm confused now. Can I be okay with it and hope you get through it and over it? Yes. Yes, you can, Zeb. Yes, you absolutely can. That was a very nice thing to say. Thank you. Also, thank you, Mike. That was really nice. Thank you. To all you guys. Oops. Oh, you guys. Oh, thank you. I hope so as well. In all honesty, I mean, my primary concern is the kids getting through it. That is where I am worried about most. But secondarily, that I hope so too. Did I step out of my role and do something nice? God damn it. Yep, blame Mike. Absolutely blame Mike. Absolutely. Mike, that is one thing that you do. You also make penis sculptures in the shared No Man's Sky world. That is another thing that you do, Mike. Let's not forget. Never letting you live that down. Never, ever. How's the puppy, Mike? How's the puppy? Also, Zeb, how's your puppy doing? All right. Oh, no. You and I share similar feelings about pets, I see. Did you feel the same way about Joker? Or was Joker an exception to the rule? He's as rambunctious as ever. Only 3 more years of puppy energy for his breed on average. Wait, your dog is that young? Joker was to spite my mother-in-law. Oh, well then Joker clearly regularly gave you joy. Just his mere existence gave you joy then. That woman. Everything I've heard makes me just want to do things that are bad and very illegal to people. He's 4. His breed has puppy energy for 7 years and a working life for 10 plus. Wow. Wow, what were you getting yourself into, Mike? Mike, what were you thinking? Did you know this, Mike? I love animals, don't get me wrong. My pets are loved and cherished, but I hate owning them. I'd rather love other people's pets. I don't really love the pets that I had. I certainly liked them, aside from having to live with them, which I hated. Definitely a big fan of other people's pets. Love other people's pets. Happy to go over and pet other people's pets. exercise partner mainly. Well, then then I guess they would need that puppy energy for quite some time. Yeah, definitely as an exercise partner, that puppy energy would be useful. I'm feeling better. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, you guys. The drive home was full of clenched jaw. I knew that the snide comments, or not snide, but the comments from Notoria didn't help and exacerbated it. And I knew that I was going to be as hard on myself as Aislin's feelings were being on her, or maybe that's too much. Maybe that's being self-centered again. I don't know. Possibly. But I knew it was gonna. I knew where the hurt was coming. I knew that I was causing hurt, and I knew that I was not going to deal with that well. I could tell on the ride home, but you guys are super duper helping. And thank you for that. I appreciate it from the bottom of my spleen. But while she was crying, I did get her to laugh. I take that as a point of personal pride. Not trying to distract her from her feelings, but trying to lighten the load. Oh, you love the Skippy. Thank you, Angel Mott. That helps. Oh, by the way, I will be going to a con near the last weekend of October. I'll be going to Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada for HalCon. I will be meeting several other streamers, including Old Man Mordaith and Vivimus Prime. I mean, with a name like that, how could I not watch her streams, right? So I'm going to HalCon, not as a guest or anything, but just as a fan. But it looks like on the Sunday of HalCon, I will be live on a charity Dungeons and Dragons stream, which I will be repeatedly asking about second edition rules that no longer exist. Probably asking about THAC0 repeatedly, because that's gone away, and generally playing the old man card as much as is humanly possible. And it's going to be streamed, so my ridiculousness, among others, Hunwin might be involved. If you're familiar with Old Man Mordaith, you're probably also familiar with Hunwin. So I'm second edition, more like second addiction, right, Mike? Or maybe I'll buy and send you a Stellaris poster for Old Man to sign for me. There you go. I would happily do that, and then he'd blush. I bet money he'd blush, Zeb, for you to consider him that much of a celebrity that he could sign a poster. I bet you'd make that Canadian blush his face right off. And I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen. What the hell? What the shit are you? What are you? What? Battle villager? What even are you? Voluntary exile? What the snap, crackle, and pop just happened? Look, there's a whole group of them over there. This may have been a bad idea. Mistakes may have been made. I did get this enchanted crossbow off of a skeleton. Oh, now I got a crossbow. Hi, sir. Would you like to follow your brothers into oblivion? Oh, you're welcome. Those are villagers. I can get their arrows too, unlike skeleton arrows. Why do I have that thing in the upper right? Okay. So now I can finish this off. Alright. That was weird as hell. I don't think I've ever seen those guys before. New villager type, I guess? I don't see any more around. I see the plants that grow in the edges of I can't remember what they're called right now. They give you sugar when you harvest them. Or you can turn them into sugar when you harvest them. I should probably not do this now since it's nighttime. Let's just collect our winnings, so to speak. Head back to the shed. Jinx, your face. Sugarcane, yes, sugarcane, yep. Hi, creeper. Bye, creeper. We're almost at the 2-hour mark, guys, which is good because I'm winding down. I can feel it. I can feel it. We want sandstone to go in there. Oh, I got a banner? I got a banner, you guys. That's cool. Wait, can I change? How do I? Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. There it is. I'm not wearing the banner. Okay. Not using the banner at all. I wonder if that's what that thing in the upper right is me having the banner on me. I wonder if it's giving me some sort of effect. So, cyan lozenge, light gray base, gray pale, light gray border, black fast, light gray profess. So you can make these with the loom now. It's called an ominous banner. So if I put that in a chest, nope, the effect doesn't go away. It's still there, whatever it is. Maybe it's because I've angered them. Let's see if we can put this somewhere. Can we put the banner right there? We can. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I got a crossbow now. That's cool. Let's put the extra torches in there, and let's put the crossbow in there. Yeah, and then let's sleep. It's still there, so I don't know what that is. Maybe I've angered them. Maybe their tribe. I think it attracts pillagers. Oh, is that what they are, as pillagers? Bad guy villagers? Well, you know, if they're going to give me any more of those cool banners, all for it. All for it. And they're going to use up some of my armor and give me excuses to make more armor. And to use the enchanting that my 490 level will give me. Ooh, not sure what that's about. Also, you should know, Waffles, your face attracts pillagers. Your face... No, come on. Really? There we go. Your face attracts pillagers. Now I feel better about that. So yeah, so I'm hoping as soon as I can get the boys' PC up, Kian's PC up, he and I are going to be doing some co-streaming on the weekends. He is desperately begging me to play Fortnite with him, but being that I have a sense of self-respect, I'm like, well, we could do Dauntless. But he's so into it, I may eventually capitulate. I may crumble. I may fold like a house of cards. But I don't want to be a Fortnite streamer, you guys. I really don't. You could offer Save the World. Yeah, we could do Save the World. Then we'd have to buy Save the World, though. Jeez, look at all those torches. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right, weirdo. He did a lot of work in here. One of my friends went through and did some stuff. Oh, you know what? Let's put in some dirt. We've done some work here. Let's put down some dirt so that the grass can fill in. Let's go get ourselves some dirt. Was there? I think he put. But it's a compromise to maintain your integrity. That's true. Save the World is great. You have the face for being a Fortnite streamer? What does that mean? What? Jeez. What the Hades? Oh, he ran into some pillagers too while he was over here. Huh. We'll just, take those. And we'll leave this. Oh, he is still awful at organizing. That's what happens when you're a random number generator. Alright, we're going to use I don't know how he got this many grass blocks. But we're going to use them. And we're going to start all the way at the edge. So it's this one. So we're just going to do this. Alright, and then we just fill them in. Doot, and we'll put this over here, and we do the doot. Drink some milk. What? It's a bad omen. That buff lasts 100 minutes. Drink some milk? I don't have any milk. Bring it on is what I say. Bring it on. I'll probably suffer for that later, but that's fine. So this is what I'm doing, you guys. This is the kind of beginning and end of what I'm doing. And it certainly puts me in a bit of a trance-like state. Not trance-like, but a relaxed, brain deactivated kind of state. It says to drink milk to get rid of it. Oh, okay. Go milk I don't want to milk a cow. Cows are vicious creatures. This isn't the worst anime I've ever watched. Nice, Mike. Nice. Oh, well done. Mike, you're killing me, literally. More dirt. Yeah, dirt. I can see where it would be soothing. Yeah, it's totally soothing. I totally use this for self-soothing. I need a little bit of self-care, or self-care time. Also, Minecraft. I'm pretty sure Minecraft is what's destroyed my trackballs, and it's either the wireless transceiver on the trackball or the click button underneath the mouse button, like those tiny little buttons that go out on me on Logitech stuff. And all right, that's all of that, right? Yeah. So let's see if there's more in here. If not, I have more back at the cabin, at the shed, so to speak. Is that more sand? There's already a sandbox. What am I doing? Swear to God, Peter. Alright. Now I go back to get more dirt. Get more dirt on Zeb. Bam. Coffee and cocaine. What, Kev? No. No. I build houses in The Sims when I need that. Waffles, I've heard that also is very cool. But The Sims hit that dirt on me. I'm an open book. I know it was a joke, Zeb. It's a bad joke, but it was a joke. Waffles, I've seen people use it that way, but they're so damn creepy. The Sims, they're so creepy. Was it a dirty joke? Dad joke. Hashtag knee slapper. Let's get this. And go back. Run. Creepy. Yeah, I find The Sims incredibly creepy. Uncanny Valley kind of creepy. Like they need to get out before I lose my shit. Kind of creepy. Like it's no. It's bad. It's the opposite of good. Speaking of singing on stream, there's a clip out there of Zeb doing it. Singing on stream. Of course the sun goes down. Of course. Not like Twitch sings kind of singing, but definitely singing. I sing all the time, just not karaoke. My singing is still 100%. All my singing is 100% freestyle covers. That's right. Alright, using up so much of this dirt. Basically, instead of babbling, I start rhyming or badly chanting. Maybe a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. Alright, there we go. That's all filled in, and we're a little bit closer to our goal of forest instead of desert. I would kill you, cow, but you don't deserve it. It would be sweet release for you. So you've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipperJ, where I stream every Monday and Wednesday around 9 p.m. Eastern. That's the new schedule. And one day on the weekend, which is today. Those videos go live on YouTube 1 week later over at youtube.com/SkipForJ, where the videos are grouped into playlists by game and ordered chronologically, so you can watch them from beginning to end. You can also find me over at davidmcrampton.com, which is my blog and my Writery goodness page. You could purchase my fiction there. Everything that I finished is for sale. Everything that I published is for sale. Actually, no, that's not true. I do have a work that's no longer for sale. Anyway, you could purchase my fiction and goodness there. You can also head over to FOFcomic.com. That stands for Fight or Flight. It's a webcomic that updates every Monday and is nearing the close of Chapter 1, which is actually the second chapter, because as we all know, computers start counting at 0. I'm still looking for an artist for Chapter 2, which I have fully written up. At the end of Chapter 2, I will sit back and crunch the numbers of how many issues have sold and whether advertising is a thing that can be done or not on the site, to see if the webcomic is viable to continue. At that point, we'll assess that and continue to do that going forward. But I do want to get at least the first 3 issues, everything that I had written up back in the day, out and published. I want it up and purchasable. I want it in the catalog, and I want it to be able to be digitally perused by as many as possible, because I think it's a story worth sharing. Again, FOFcomic.com, updates on Mondays. You can also find me over at Powerless Gaming. It's powerlessgaming.com. That is a community of non-toxic gamers looking for other non-toxic gamers. The Discord is over 700 people strong, so the odds are that if you're looking to play something, someone in there is also looking to play that thing and have no toxics. Mike, thank you for the sub. Get some faces up in chat for Mike. Oh, Mike, thank you for that sub so much. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And thank you for being here as I unloaded and tried to recover from doing damage to my children. Oh, that was meant to be flippant, but it only is half flippant. Thanks for the faces. Too real. Hashtag too real. Where was I? Fight or Flight, Powerless Gaming. Everywhere else I am pretty much on the internet. You could find me over at wheretofindme/@SkipForJ. Hugs right back at you, AngelMot. Same to you, Waffles. Thank you so much. I'm not trying to have a pity party. I'm not. I swear I'm not. But thank you all for enduring my pity. You are the best, and I will absolutely see you around in Zeb's chat tomorrow morning. As far as I know, he's still streaming tomorrow morning around between 8 and 9 Eastern, usually closer to the 8 mark in the morning, by the way. He is a wonderful person to have on background while you are working. He is a PG stream, so you don't have to worry about not safe for work nonsense coming out your work speakers or headphones. Thank you for the Angel Skip. Yay, Angel Skip. So I highly recommend Zeb's stream in the morning. And I don't think I've forgotten any. Waffles isn't streaming anymore as far as Kev doesn't stream. Angel Mott's not streaming. Alero Firetail sometimes streams. You can check for notifications for that in the community announce section in PLG in the Discord. He's shouty though. He's a little bit shouty, but he's fun to watch. Mike's not streaming lately, I don't think. Unless you have something to tell me, Mike. And I haven't been. Oh, Shadow in the Darkness. Shadow_in the Darkness. You absolutely should go and follow. He is great streaming. You should check him out. Izzy doesn't stream. Yeah, not currently. Okay, so do the thing. Let's do some shout outs. I'm just gonna hit some shout outs so you guys have links. Do Sabuki, yeah. And we're gonna shout out Ilaru Firetail. We're gonna shout out Shadow the Darkness. I think that's everybody. Did I miss anybody that's been here? I don't think I missed anybody that streams. If I have, let me know, and you can yell at me in Discord, and that is fine. As always, remember, Sniper. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh, Zeb, thank you so much. Man, you should be a mod. Sniper Guy is a fantastic streamer as well, especially when he and Waffles are doing scary games together. Watching them play scary games together, watching him say nonsense and then her smack him is the highlight of my day on occasion. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. And her reactions to jump scares are also amazing. And then Sniper always thinks he can handle it with very little ammo, and he's always wrong. Anyway, they're great dinner partners. I don't know. I've never had dinner with Sniper Guy and Waffles. Hashtag facts. Well, that's great. That's fantastic. If I'm ever in Colorado, maybe I'll invite myself over. Sniper Guy and I can beer. We can have some beer. Iowa. What? That's right. They moved. I don't want to go to Iowa right now. Somebody else just moved to Iowa. That's right. You guys moved to Iowa. All right. Well, with that said, remember, even when you feel like you're super down on yourself, your friends are going to be there to remind you that you're awesome and you've got this.